Hi, my name is Glen Glasper, affectionately known as MrDollarOutofaDime, and what I want to talk about today is mindset before money. In all of the books that I've read to date on making money, 90% of them talk about two major keys to obtaining wealth. That's faith and personal development. Before you can establish any level of wealth, you must first work on your level of faith and then work on your mind. Some people graduate from high school and college with the highest of grades but still go through life with the poorest of mindsets. The good news is, it's not always their fault. The bad news is, once they've been told that it's necessary to think differently, most don't take advantage of the new information of change. The saddest thing is they expect things to change without having to change themselves. Common sense tells us that nothing changes unless you change it. But how many of you know that common sense is not always common? It's almost as if change, risk, and hard work are becoming derogatory words. Many people have big dreams, but too few of them dare to realize their dreams because of the work that has to be put in order to accomplish those dreams. It's like waiting for the tooth fairy without wanting to lose a tooth. It's just not going to happen. You have to be willing to take risks, work hard, and have faith. The problem is, most people attempt to avoid risk at all costs. But what is more risky than allowing someone else to dictate your worth? What is more risky than going to a job that you hate and relying on a source of income of which you have no control? I have a question. Why are people so afraid of taking a chance on themselves rather than subjecting themselves to a lone source of income? I'll tell you why. Unfortunately, it's because they've been taught that this is what security is. In this new economy, it's almost impossible to survive on one source of income. That may have worked in the old economy, but as I always tell people, stop using old economy ways to survive in a new economy. In this economy, I believe everyone should have multiple streams of income. I've heard it this way: if you know where all your money is coming from, you're not making enough money. People allow themselves to be subject to fear rather than investing in themselves and developing their minds. Dr. Dennis Kimbrough says that wealth begins in the mind and ends up in the pocket. All that means is that you have to get your mind right before you can get your pocket right. And I'm a firm believer that there is no skipping this step. You can have all the money in the world, but if you don't develop your mind, you won't have it for long. Most of us are aware of what happens to 64% of the people that win the lottery. They lose it all, and in some cases, they're worse off than before they won. Why? Because they weren't properly prepared to maintain that level of wealth. They didn't properly educate themselves. I used to ask myself, how is this possible? But now I understand. My pastor says it this way: if you don't have a plan for money, money will kill you. Although going to school and landing a good job has never shown evidence of anyone becoming wealthy, people still choose to take this safe route. If you ask me, this is the easy route. It's easy to settle for what someone else gives you as long as you're made to believe that you're secure. I don't understand how that is possible. It's an all too common occurrence that some people rather do what comes easy rather than trying something different. If you ask me, easy is overrated. Now don't get me wrong, I can appreciate easy, but easy sometimes comes with a greater price than working hard. In my humble opinion, easy doesn't come with a good enough lesson of appreciation and gratitude, and I believe without these two seeds of growth, developing an attitude of truly just getting it done will be hard to come by. Most of us have all been sold the dream to get a job and you'll be okay. And for some, okay is good enough. Okay pays the bills. In some cases, okay offers a little savings. Some people are some people are just good with okay. But for me, my philosophy is, why settle for okay when we possess greatness? So step out of your comfort zone and begin to develop your mind around obtaining financial intelligence. Being prepared to work hard and having faith, and believe me, the money will come. My name is Glen Glasper, affectionately known as MrDollarOutofaDime, and I thank you for watching. See you real soon.